is ours. To God be the glory. Positive vibes guaranteed with these healing affirmations. Start your day with a positive mindset and fill your heart with love and gratitude, helping you to overcome self-doubt, anxiety, and negativity. Repeat these affirmations daily to attract positive energy, manifest your dreams, and live a happier, healthier life. Healing is ours. To God be the glory. Positive vibes guaranteed with these healing affirmations. Start your day with a positive mindset and fill your heart with love and gratitude, helping you to overcome self-doubt, anxiety, and negativity. Repeat these affirmations daily to attract positive energy, manifest your dreams, and live a happier, healthier life. Healing is ours. To God be the glory. Positive vibes guaranteed with these healing affirmations. Start your day with a positive mindset and fill your heart with love and gratitude, helping you to overcome self-doubt, anxiety, and negativity. Repeat these affirmations daily to attract positive energy, manifest your dreams, and live a happier, healthier life. Healthier life. Repeat these affirmations daily to attract positive energy, manifest your dreams, and live a happier, healthier life. Healthier life. Healing is ours. To God be the glory. Positive vibes guaranteed with these healing affirmations. Start your day with a positive mindset. Fill your heart with love and gratitude, helping you to overcome self-doubt, anxiety, and negativity. Repeat these affirmations daily to attract positive energy, manifest your dreams, and live a happier, healthier life.
Hey everybody, it's me, Sylvia, and Miss Sonya. Hey Sonya. She's not even paying attention, y'all. She is not paying attention. Look at her.
I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. No, I could hear. I was paying attention. I can hear you.
Well, guys, we are here tonight. We're gonna be. It's gonna be a little light, light type of show today. We're gonna talk about online relationships, and whether or not it's catfish or scamming. And this, we're gonna react to a particular episode of an individual, and Sonya and I are gonna talk about it. We're gonna have different side of this.
Right, because we think different.
We think very, 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 very different. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with this. And let me put in my disclaimer here. Let me put my disclaimer first.
And let's hope the baby doesn't wake up.
Yeah, please don't wake the baby up.
So I got to sting on. So I can.
Okay.
I got the door kind of closed.
Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for the purpose of criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Well, this is a FYI, a teaching moment. I see it as a teaching moment for those who gets caught with some romance through scams. Okay. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? Okay.
I feel this for him. I definitely have love for him for sure.
Hold on, let's start him off. This is the dude here, y'all.
I just kept looking at stuff. I was like, he seems pretty good looking and he seems just cool. Just the vibe, the energy that, he was giving off.
This woman wants to know if her internet boyfriend is a liar.
I do have feelings for him. I definitely have love for him for sure. Like I said, it's just like his vibe and his energy. He's never been disrespectful to me.
Okay, first of all, what do you think about the look, his look?
It's winning.
It's winning?
My God. Yes.
So
yes.
you think you would be fooled by somebody like that?
So listen, a couple times I got that on online dating. They would send a picture of themselves from 10 years ago. These guys will post it. And so I went on a couple first dates and realized that they were posting old pictures when they would show up, and I'd be like, ugh. So you can't, like, first of all, did she ever video call to see if that's actually him?
Well, we'll see. Let's see what happened to her. Okay, let's see. Okay, right. Let's go.
Every day he was falling for me and that he definitely loves me. He was like,
wait, I love you in the beginning. It's a red flag, y'all. It's a red flag. I love you. He says, I would love to tour the world with you.
Listen.
Okay, let me go ahead on it.
Would love to, tour the world with you or what have you. That would be cool, right?
He claims to be stuck in Africa and needs $32,000.
Hold on. He's stuck in Africa. He needs $32,000.
32. He came hard with it. He didn't even come soft. He said 32,000, not 3,200.
He needs $32,000 to get back home.
Listen.
All right, let's go.
Back to the United States.
It's a piece of jewelry that he says.
Oh, his father passed away too? Woo! Man, he laid on thick. His father passed away.
He's fine enough, but go ahead.
All right, come on.
Was left to a boy in the orphanage that he has in Ghana. Diamond necklace that's holding this big emerald up. There's a fee, there's a tax on the jewelry, because of, him inheriting it or whatever. He says 32,000 is what he says, about 32,000.
Join us as we uncover the truth about Faye's online romance.
In my core, I'm not even gonna lie to you, in my core, there's just something that I guess, I don't know, I can't shake when it comes to him in terms of, me thinking that it might actually be him.
Real quick, guys, don't forget to like, comment.
Tyler said, not 32,000, fine.
Okay, let's go, y'all. This is like crazy.
Teacher. In my free time, I do like to dance. I am a single mom. Being a parent is never like when it comes to men and relationships. Honestly, I think most of it was me choosing the wrong partner. I was kind of waiting for her dad. We dated on and off for a few years. And he just was never, serious about it. He just was playing games.
Faye had spent the last couple of years focusing on raising her daughter. When she finally cut things off with her ex-boyfriend is when her online journey began.
All right, ladies. Okay, you guys gonna have to be honest with me. I'm gonna need these ladies to get out of the house. Oh my God, Denver. Oh my God. Okay, I really want to know if she got scammed. I really want to see if she got scammed by this dude.
a lot of my girlfriends, they were recommending the online dating. Meeting people in person didn't seem to be something that was favoring me. So I said, let me try something different. And so I've tried OkCupid, and I had a little bit of success there. I received a message on Instagram. It just kind of popped up on my phone. It said Leon Gray with a line. And when I opened it, it said like,
look. Private account. That's a red flag. And did you see the amount of people following him? He only had 2. That's a red flag. It's a red flag. Private account. Come on.
2 people, and it's just Brandon.
This is crazy.
You should at least have 50.
Yeah, at least, and check how long he had the account. Okay, let's go.
Private account or something to that effect. So anyway, I read the message. The message was basically, "Hello, gorgeous fan. Excuse me."
Wait. Gorgeous fan?
Call her a fan. She should have deleted right when he said fan.
Gorgeous fan?
She should have deleted right when he said fan.
Oh my God. He said gorgeous fan. Right. Exactly.
Right, definite red flag. Exactly. You said a fan, and he's not even famous. So why would you?
God. Yeah.
Listen, they take famous people, and because I liked one of Maxwell's pictures on Instagram, and then all of a sudden this dude Maxwell request and was like, "Yeah, hey, how you doing?" This Maxwell. I'm sitting here like, I am not stupid. This is not Maxwell. Talking about what's up, this, that, and other. They do that. They'll get you. As soon as you like somebody's famous page, they come up with the fake page and start. But all you got to do is look at who follows them or who they follow. And if it's all females, it's a scam.
Johnny
and nobody famous.
Johnny Nono said, how do people fall for this type of thing? Because a lot of them
because they don't question shit.
They desperate. I'm not. Well, they lonely. Let's say they lonely, and they believe that there's a possibility that love may be out there for them.
No, they're naive. Because they scam. You got to think that everything's a scam first, and it's real last. And anything on the internet is always, you got to think it's a scam first.
Scam,
I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
Because that's the easiest way to scam somebody is online.
And then the first thing, when they first give you a sob story, like my wife is died.
Yeah, off rip.
It's always everybody got somebody dying. I'm like, what? Somebody
off rip. You got problems. Okay, well, good luck with that.
All right, hold on.
For trying to get to know you privately. But, I just wanted to say thank you for supporting me throughout the years. And
wait a minute. Supporting me throughout the years?
Is he a model or something? What is he saying he do?
Woo! Yeah, I know some of you guys that used to follow R. Kelly, and you remember those people used to come in there.
Now, R. Kelly was a real star.
Yeah, but they had people in there trying to act like they were y'all R. Kelly.
Right, he said, I've been lonely, lucky. I was broke. Great.
Yep. Hold on, let's go.
Something like God bless, and that was it. And then I responded, and I was like, hello, Mr. Gray. And then he asked me, how long are you following me? And I just was like, well, I don't really use Instagram.
How long have you been following me? Really, dude? You had 7 followers.
If it's private, he knows how long she's been following him.
Exactly, 7 followers. You
had to okay
it. You popped up, and I just checked your account out, and I was intrigued. You have very positive energy, and your voice is very calming. I think it's something to that effect. And then the conversation just continued from there. I'm going to be honest. I usually I'm not attracted to men that have locks, right? Ever. Like I'm never, no matter how nice they look. Really what attracted me when I first opened up his reel was the scenery. I knew it had to be an
girl,
island.
It was the body.
Was,
it was
Jamaica or Grenada, one of these places. My family's from Trinidad, so that appealed to me. His aura. Just
the greenery.
Coming and inviting, and I saw him from the side. I didn't see him from the front.
Look at all those rings on his fingers.
Scenery.
Let me go ahead and check his account out, right? Because I was just curious now. And then I started looking at other reels, and I was like, oh wow, he's pretty good looking, and he seems just cool, just the vibe, the energy.
I wonder is his Instagram still out there, y'all? Let me. Somebody go see if his Instagram's still out here.
She's right. She said, "What scenery plant, lady?" Right. Talking about the scenery, girl. You was checking that body first. That scenery was last.
Really like calming and inviting, and I saw him from the side. I didn't see him from the front.
Look up and see.
And so that's when I was like, let me go ahead and check his account out, right? Because I was just curious now. And then I started looking at other.
Okay, his name. I am Leon Gray.
I am Leon Gray.
I-A-M-I. Leongrey. See if he's still out there, y'all.
I am Leon
Gray. Y'all tell me if he's still out there.
Leon Gray. Anything is in there?
Let's see how many.
Gray. I don't see any. Hold on. Oops, that's because I put an N instead of an M. She blind. I am Leon Gray.
Is he still out there, y'all?
There's a Leon Gray 1. I am Leon Gray. Hold on, there's one that's Leon.
You don't see him with the dreads?
No, that ain't it. That's not his page.
Off already.
No, he off. He gone.
They probably got
he
him.
He done opened up another page.
He probably in jail. Okay, hold on.
Because this one says I am Leon Gray 1, and he got 1 follower, and it's private. No post.
Yeah, remember he had a private.
But it's no post. You're right. It's saying it's no post.
Reels, and I was like, oh wow, he's pretty good looking, and he seems just cool. Just the vibe, the energy that he was giving off. And then I just kept looking at
2 earrings in his ear.
So he's a public figure out of London. He's been in like Essence magazine. Like he used to model.
Really?
He's just kind of creating content at this point. There's a really beautiful song that he made called Ticket for Your Love.
Leon Gray.
It looks like he's making a whole lot of music now to, I guess, create an album at this point.
He's an artist.
Hold on, I'm trying to find him under just Leon Gray. Hold on. Really? He's an artist out of London? Leon Gray.
That's so funny, y'all.
Hold on, where you at? Leon Gray.
She had to get catfish, Marcy. Marcy, she
catfish. Here we go.
Oh, he is out there? Oh, wait a minute.
He got a blue check too. He got 200. So what this guy probably did was stole his identity. He got 201,000 followers.
So I could put it up on the screen for them. Hold on.
I don't know how to do all that, but goddamn.
Let me see if I can isolate you. Okay, put you up there. Go ahead. Show it.
Huh? Oh, hold on. Let me do it. It's
Okay, there he is.
This is the real guy. See how many followers he got? So the guy took somebody else's pictures. Hold on. He took his pictures because he got a lot of pictures on there.
Yeah.
And he started a page and acted like he was him. That's what it was.
Okay.
Because, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He does exist.
All right, Leon.
But I think that was a fake version is what she got. Like that guy who was Maxwell, who was emailing me, DMing me, talking about Maxwell. Yeah, that's what they do.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Proceed.
Let's see what happens.
Proceed while I DM the real Leon Gray. No.
He told me he was born and raised in Jamaica, came to the States.
Faye was not a fan of Leon Gray before he reached out to her. He sent the first message through this Instagram account and claimed his management didn't allow him access to his main account. The two built a connection through texting.
Oh, so he did a fake account saying that this
wasn't the real account. Yes, it was a scam.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
His management did not allow. Okay, management.
Never spoke on the phone or video chatted.
One of the early things that he said was like, you seem very different because
he
was just saying his fans are, they act silly. They send him like, nudes and stuff and they act naughty. And, I guess they feel like that's what he is because that's what he portrays, but that's not really what, he's about in real life or whatever. And I understand. I get it. One of the things that I said to him earlier on when we first started talking is that I would love to travel the world because I don't get to travel often. And that's something that I would love to do. He was like, I would love to, tour the world with you or what have you. And I was like, oh, that would be cool, right? Just maybe going to Jamaica with him. That's where he's from, and he loves, his hometown. He will check in with me during the day, like he'll first thing in the morning, between like 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning, and just say good morning. And then throughout the day, maybe once, maybe twice, he'll be like, what's going on? How you doing? And then in the evening is when we'll, have more conversation about whatever. I did give him my address. I can't remember if I gave him my apartment number, but I did give him my address, and he ended up sending 2 wine bottles. And, I picked it up, and I had some of the wine, actually. It was pretty good. And then we started talking again on the app, and then, we reconnected back on Google Chat. I do have feelings for him. I definitely have love for him for sure. Like I said, it's just like his vibe and his energy. He's never been disrespectful to me. We talk every day, but I do love the conversation. I like, talking to him. I'm not going to lie, He always says that he's seen me in his dreams, is what he says. Seen me in his dreams. He feels like the connection was more of a spiritual one versus just, him seeing me and thinking that I'm pretty or what have you. Of course, that he was falling for me, and that he definitely loves me. It's not a superficial, if you want to say that, type of connection. It's more of a spiritual type of connection. He always sounds like he has plans for the future for us. I saw a video of him with a little girl, really pretty baby girl. I kind of called him out, and I was like, so you're like catfishing me? Like, that's just not like, what's up? But that's not cool. And so I told him in the Instagram app, I was like, why would you, like say something like that? And you have like, this video on there. And he was like, wow, I'm really surprised that you would think that way, because I told you, I feel like you're different. I'm not lying about who I am. That's your opinion. That's not true. And then he was saying that the little girl is his brother's daughter. And, he just takes her like as his, like how I do with my niece. Honestly, I felt a little stupid. I'm not going to lie.
After a few months, Faye began to ask Leon when they would meet up in person. He told her that he was in Africa, and before he left, he would need her to help him move a piece of jewelry to the United States.
It's a piece of jewelry that he says was left to a boy in the orphanage that he has in Ghana. It's like an emerald looking color. It's green, and it's like a diamond necklace that's holding this big emerald up. And the father passed away, I guess, and all these things were left to the boy. But the boy is young. So, the person that is in charge would be the person that would have to deal with it. So, he's like, don't tell anybody or whatever. This is, I'm not even telling my management team. He was like, let me send it to your email so that you can look at it. And when he sent it, at first it was like something about he had to have a change of ownership going on. And then he was like, and I just need a little support that, he didn't ask his mom, but he borrowed money from her. He doesn't want to go through his management account because he doesn't want to signal them. And so he never said like a dollar amount. He just was looking for support. So when I said to him, because I told him I needed time to think and just kind of breathe, I was like, this is a bit much. This is like out of nowhere. Like, what's the deal? And he was like, I honestly didn't want to tell you because, I wanted to handle this myself. I didn't want to really let you know anything about it, but you are in my life, and I feel like you should know. And I just wanted to see if I could get a little support from you. What do you mean by support? He was like, well, there's a fee, there's a tax on the jewelry, because of, him inheriting it or whatever. He says 32,000 is what he says, about 32,000. And I was like, that's a lot of money. But he didn't ask me to give him 32,000. He was just whatever I can, give him out of that. And I was just like, well, at one point he even was like, maybe we should just do a payment plan. And I was like, I'm just curious, how much money are you even talking about? So he didn't tell me that he was looking for this amount from me, but he was like, the tax fee is about 32 grand because the jewelry is about 15 million, worth 15 million or something. That's what it became, right? Like he wants to have this taken care of so that, he could get out of the management. Like he doesn't want to really, I don't think he wants to really do what he's doing, I guess, anymore. He was like, once he gets the funding up for that he wants to be able to use the money,
Let
I
me
guess,
see a
from the
diaper.
jewelry if he sells it, to be able to give us the best life possible.
Let me
It's
check
nice.
your diaper.
It's a nice gesture, and I tell him this all the time. Like, it's cool. And I even told him when he asked me for the support, I was like, I need to see you. Like, I need to know that I'm speaking to you. You know, he can't because it's restricted, and I guess he just doesn't want to mess up his career if, God forbid, something bad happens between us. And he doesn't ask me for money any other time. Like, it's just for this particular situation. But I don't know. But still, there's a part of me that's like, it could actually be this guy. Like, what if he's a public figure? That's what he's doing, right? Because I've seen other public figures ask for
money,
financial support too. They just, they've done it on Instagram, like they've done it with their fans. So I'm like, I don't know. So one thing about me is I don't like to impose. I don't really try to ask him too much questions. I don't want to make it seem like I'm with him because he's,
Wait a minute. Impose. He's asking you for money. How are you imposing? He's imposing on you, lady.
Public figure or anything to that effect, or I don't want to make it seem like I'm being nosy and trying to mind his business. I know recently he was in Barbados filming content with his management team, but he may be back in the UK now. So I try my best to kind of find ways to be able to ask information to find out what I can find out. This was recently. I was like, I'm just curious, like, where's the orphanage? And he was like, in Ghana, because I started digging myself, right, and trying to find information. And I noticed all of the stuff, all of the documents, the information on it is linked to Ghana. Like when I started digging, it's linked to Ghana. In my core, I'm not even gonna lie to you, in my core, there's just something that I guess, I don't know, I can't shake when it comes to him in terms of, me thinking that it might actually be him. But like I said, you never know.
All right, Seekers, we had some information to pull to help debunk this internet relationship. Faye was able to provide us with this photo of the necklace he needed her to help him get back from the United States, this document that claimed he inherited the necklace, and searched the company that was listed. We quickly found out that this company's website was riddled with grammatical errors and broken buttons. Faye also sent us the Instagram and email she would use to converse with Leon, along with several photos she received from him. If you found yourself in a similar situation to Faye and you want to know the truth about the person you're communicating with online, reach out to our email, sharemystory@socialcatfish.com. A few days later, it was time to sit down with Faye and let her know everything that we had found.
Hey, Faye, how's it going?
Hi, I'm doing all right.
So, how are things with you and Leon?
I started a conversation with him about me feeling uncomfortable, not meeting him, seeing him on the video chatting or in person.
So how has it been waiting for answers from us?
I mean, it was a little nerve-wracking at first. I just prayed about it, just waiting to find out, what you guys found out.
What are the reservations in your head leaning towards him being real?
The consistency. His story always is the same. It doesn't change. Like, nothing ever changes. He's very respectful, where he never gets angry with me. He's always very calm, even when I come at him sideways. But
he's trying to get money from you.
I don't know. Once you meet the person in person, because I wouldn't bring my daughter to that initial meeting, if that was to happen, because I want to know, right? I want to be able to, as they say, vet the person in person. He would always ask about her. He'd be like, how's she doing? And he knows the backstory with her and her dad. So I think he relates to it a lot because I guess his dad wasn't there in his life. So
Faye, why not push for a video chat or a phone call with him?
So I have. Literally, we kind of had this conversation yesterday. I was going to pretty much make that ultimatum and just honestly probably end up, unfortunately, ghosting him.
Is he still asking you for money?
Yes, it's always about the support or the funds for, that situation. It's not like an everyday thing, him wanting me to support him with, any kind of money. He just was, like, trust me and trust. I'm like, I know you want me to trust you, but I'm not doing that if I don't know that I'm actually talking to you, So
we looked into the Instagram that you used to communicate with him, and it only has 2 followers.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yes. I figured since he's a public figure, possibly, I don't know, that, maybe another account was created to be able to communicate with other people, fans, whomever, because, they may not want to necessarily do it from the public account. Because like I said, I'm not like this huge Instagram user. I don't know if you guys sort of looked at my account, but I don't post much stuff. I don't, like I just don't.
The will document he sent you.
Mm-hmm.
We noticed that there was a website on that document for a law firm called Lexfield Partners.
Okay.
We ran searches on that website, and that stood out to us about this website was that it had extremely poor grammar.
Let me just read to you. So it says, we do excellent job with over our years of legal practice. The brand we have created stands credibly among the leading law firms in Ghana, providing top-notch legal services to range local and international clients. Thus, we are the Ghanaian law firm of choice.
Ghanaian?
We clearly understand clients' needs. A lot of grammatical errors.
Right.
Just those 3 sentences.
All right. So it could be some type of knockoff.
If this is a legitimate website, they're not going to have bad grammar. They're not going to have broken buttons. They're going to have a contact page. This website had none of that, Faye.
Okay. All right. So that's the first thing. That's not, okay. Got it.
So we tried to verify the law firm, and we found that Lexfield Partners doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
So you're mouthing the answers already.
Well, because like I told you, you just, I guess a common sense part or a logical part of you, the rational part of you is like, I don't use Instagram much, but, so you want to tread cautiously because it's still online. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, okay. So did you guys find any other interesting information?
Yes. So we took there's a man on the website, and he's the attorney. He has an image there as you click into the website. We found that the image was taken from a man named Donald. He does practice law, but he works for a firm in North Carolina.
Okay. Interesting.
So not in Ghana.
That's weird. That's so weird. Okay.
So just a lot of lies on the whole website.
Right. Yeah, of course.
The whole business is fake, and the website as well. Why would he send you fake document with a fake website on it?
He's probably, he's trying to obviously make it or stage it to make it look like it's real stuff, I guess.
So the next thing we looked into was the picture of the gemstone he sent you.
Yep.
So it's cool looking gemstone. It looks like it's out of like Indiana Jones or something.
Right.
Like
Exactly. Yeah. I'm not big. I don't know. I don't, again, as you guys can see, I don't wear a whole lot of jewelry. So I'm not like a fine jewelry person or anything like that. But again, it just all looks sketchy.
The money that he was asking for, it was $30,000 or
$32,000 for the taxes to pay on this jewelry. Right. But I'm thinking if it happened to be him, then maybe he's just a starving artist and he needs, money to pay for his record, whatever, like to, get his records off the ground or whatever it is.
We ran an image search on the gemstone, actually found the same exact picture on Pinterest.
There's like a thousands of these type of photos all over Pinterest. He downloaded it and then sent it to you. This is not an original photo that he took.
Okay, that all makes sense.
The real Leon Gray, this man in these photos, that's his name, but he has nothing to do with this. Everything that he told you and every document, website, lawyer, it was all fake.
I just needed to confirm that. Now I know, and I can move forward.
It's kind of good that you didn't send that $30,000.
Oh, for all I know, you could be like a 600-pound, amputee psycho on the other end. I don't know. It's not that an issue really so much about, the way the person necessarily looks, but it's the deception that's not cool.
As far as Leon Gray's accounts go, we were able to verify that he has an Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and a website. Right. But they're all verified, tens of thousands of followers. And if you're not communicating with these sites or these social media accounts, it's not the real him.
Got it. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. They don't have the little blue mark where they weren't verified. And I was like, I don't know. So, but now I know. honestly, I'm probably going to take a break from Instagram for a little bit. I'm 100% grateful and thankful that you guys were able to, do such a thorough investigation and, find out, confirm for me, that I'm not speaking to this guy. Because all job that you guys did, it was pretty awesome. It's good to be able to just like look past it and just move forward, So hopefully, I end up crossing paths with someone that is real, face to face, whether it be online until we can meet or, in person. That would be cool.
You definitely deserve a real person. We thank you very much for coming up here and being so brave.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. So, y'all, what do y'all think? She went and blocked him the next day. So what do you guys think? What is you guys' opinion of it? Well, let me ask my co-host here. What do you think?
Because they didn't do the video chat off rip, that right there should have shut it down. Yeah. So it's a video call within the next day. Yeah. So you don't waste time because it's a lot of that out there. So you always want a video chat with that person. Always.
Yeah, video chat with
the baby.
Hey, pretty girl.
She's like,
hey, pretty girl.
She can't hear you. She said, hey. She said, hey.
You can hear me.
She said, hey. Hi. Mm-hmm. Say, hey, Sylvia.
Hey.
Hey, Sylvia. Hey. Say, hey.
Yeah, Melissa, it was pretty sad. She really kind of was feeling him. He made her feel like a star. What do y'all think, y'all?
She wanted to be with somebody too much. That's what that was, because it was too easy. I mean, him being that fine didn't help, but still.
Well, I got a guy who got stuck. Hold on. I got a guy who got stuck with this now. Y'all ready? We got to do the other side. We got to do a guy now. We did that lady, now we're going to do a guy.
Thanks, plant lady.
All right, y'all. Let's do this guy now.
Let me change her diaper real quick.
Your internet girlfriend.
I feel the love,
This man has given the last 5 years of his life to his influencer internet girlfriend.
I feel the love, Yeah.
Sounds like somebody I want to come home to every day. That's how she makes me feel. She makes me feel warm. Like, I've never really felt that until her.
But their fairy tale love story took a turn when Francine had Chris invest into her Cash App business.
So we had like 20 regular customers that would send me money every day. So that essentially has made us millionaires. I wake up and I'm thinking about this person. Like, I want to know that I'm actually talking to the person I think I've been talking to.
Join us on this episode of Catfish, sponsored by socialcatfish.com. We'll fly Chris out, and we got another case. I'll read his email. His name's Chris. He says, I've been talking to a woman named Francine for 5 years. We met on Top Face in 2019 when a woman named Amanda suggested I connect with her. Skeptical, I agreed and messaged Francine the next day on WhatsApp. She's a U.S. Army officer and now a captain. Over the years, we've discussed marriage and her moving to California to start a family. She claims to be stationed in Brooklyn. She introduced me to Bitcoin, asking me to buy gift cards over the years, and eventually I started sending money to a wallet address after losing access to my Cash App. I want to know the truth. After 5 years with Francine, I don't want to throw it all away if it's real.
5 years, y'all.
Chris, I'm 39 years old. I'm just a normal guy. Like, I work, I take care of what I need to take care of. The thing that's missing is the significant other. The last relationship I really had was 2014. That maybe lasted almost 3 weeks. I've never had like a long relationship. People tell me oh, I can't date you because you have a beard, or I can't date you because you have long hair, or because you live with your parents. Like, so yeah, I don't want to do this no more. So I'd rather just work. And this got to the point where I'm like, I'm missing something.
Chris was tired of being single. He wanted to find a relationship and take the next step in his life. That's when he turned to online dating.
Well, it's called Top Face. I tried all the other ones. And
I need
was
to
like,
stay
let me
off
try
the
this one. This is
sites,
different.
people.
So I paid for 3 months. So then I started swiping. The day that I paid for 3 months, I got a message from somebody. I have somebody who's perfect for you. She's looking for a nice guy, somebody who's not going to treat her wrong, whatever. Her name is Francine. She's in the Army. She was like, would you like to meet her? And I was kind of skeptical. I was like, okay, I'll try it. So then she gave me her number and we started talking on WhatsApp. She's 5'1", brunette, brown eyes, long curly hair, full pouty lips. I've only heard her voice through her YouTube channel.
But if you're watching this and you actually like it, show your support by commenting with a purple nail polish emoji and subscribe. So I feel the love, you know? Yeah.
I mean, it sounds warm. Like, sounds like somebody I want to come home to every day. The first message I sent to Francine was, my name is Chris. She said, yeah, I told her not to do that. I wasn't sure that she really was going to find somebody for me. Yeah, it was weird because it was like I was skeptical and she was skeptical. She was like, yeah, I'm trying to get out of the military and have a relationship. We would talk on WhatsApp like 8 hours straight. When I left my house, to when I was on my way to work, when I was at work, then when I got off work, when I was on my way home from work.
He's
talking about having a family together, having a house. I've never felt like with anybody. For me, it was just nice to have somebody to talk to every day, and that's what I was happy to have. And like my family was like, they seen the change in how like my demeanor and like how I was actually happy. And then I made this book. So like these are the pictures that I got from her Facebook, because I have my pictures in here too. She calls me her king. Like I call her my wife. My nickname from her is
wow, what is that man?
Woo!
And I call her my honey pie.
I'm on
She
mute.
was like, I love you. And I was like, okay. I like talking to this person. I wake up and I'm thinking about this person. Then I'm like, love. It's like, but it took me like a month and a half, about 2 months, almost 3. It's like, you know what? I do love you. And then it's been growing ever since.
5
Chris
years,
and Francine were moving fast.
5 years.
They were already saying I love you, and Chris had began to buy her all kinds of gifts.
It's a lipstick set that I bought. It's a glitter lipstick set. And then
Poor dude.
this dress, because her favorite color is purple. I bought these from Amazon. I did buy I bought a ring. That's mine. And then that's hers. Engagement, and then the wedding rings. I've only seen like a relationship between like my parents or in movies. So it's like I've never had like a real relationship, hold hands, walk through the mall, cuddling, being in the same presence, the lovey-dovey, like the high school relationship where you're texting every day, like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, I just had lunch, or I'm on my break. That's how she makes me feel. She makes me like feel warm. Like I've never really felt that until her.
Despite never chatting or talking on the phone, Chris felt his relationship with Francine was going great. However, a few months in, Francine proposed an opportunity to make money investing in crypto.
I mean, we're talking about us, and I was like, oh, this is nice. And then she started asking for that, and I was like, who told you about this? She was like, oh, my colleagues told me about that.
She never
told
me.
Oh, it's a good thing to get into. You make a lot of money and you save money too. I'm not into crypto. I don't know what it is. So I was like, well, if this is what you want to do, I guess we can do it. So then that's when I slowly started doing that. Because she told me she puts 70% of her income into Bitcoin. I don't make a lot of money, so the little bit I can do, that's as much as I can do. $20 here, $50 here. And then it's like some months then I was hitting like 100 and that'd be it. And I told her, I was like, that's the most I can do. She sent me the crypto wallet through my email, paste it through Cash App. She'd have somebody send me money, and then I'd send it to another Bitcoin wallet. It just was an ongoing thing. It was a Cash App business. So we had like 20 regular customers that would send me money every day.
You gonna go to jail,
The
dude?
largest amount was $800 because I was
You
getting
gonna go to
paid twice a
jail?
month. Now since Cash App went down, I haven't done it in a while because I actually lost my job. I'd say probably about $1,500 altogether through 5 years. It may be more than that. I'm not sure. I have no idea.
Since then, Chris's Cash App has been shut down and is unable to send any more money. But he still holds out hope for his future with Francine.
She wants us to retire early and be able to go on vacations whenever we want, and just to have generational wealth, because we have 2 Bitcoin. After the election, there was a big spike in Bitcoin. So at this point, we have 200,000 in Bitcoin before the spike. So that essentially has made us millionaires. I've never really had a lot of money, so it's like to have an obscene amount of money, it's like I don't know what I would do. Pay some bills, get a house, and be with her. Like my mom even bought her a ticket one time for her to come home. She's like, Christopher promised me, if she doesn't come home this time, then you're gonna end it. So I did end it. I told her, I was like, I can't do this no more. I told Francine, I was like, I've been miserable. Like I don't want to be without you, and I want it to be real. But it's like, if it's not, I want to know now. Like I want to know that I'm actually talking to the person I think I've been talking to. Because I mean, it's been 5 years.
Chris has given 5 years of his time to this Francine profile, and he still holds out hope she is who she says she is. The team wanted to help out, so we got together to come up with a game plan.
All right, so far we have the crypto information that Christopher sent over to us. He also mentioned that she had a YouTube channel, so I looked into it, and this is the person he thinks he's talking to.
Oh, and she has videos of her in the military.
Here and across the world, in places like Kuwait, Germany, and San Diego, California.
There's this other video I'll show you.
Hello loves, welcome to my channel. The day is finally here, the day that you all have been patiently waiting for. My German apartment tour.
He's gotten all of her pictures from this YouTube account. I mean, all of her links are here, all her social media links.
All right, we got to find out why, because to me, this is very obvious.
Yeah.
Is this pretty white shelf with my adorbs
Whoa.
wedding.
Let's tackle the easy stuff.
She's
first,
married.
Right?
Okay.
She's showing pictures of her getting married, right?
Yeah.
Only 4 years ago. The other thing too is we have his name. So
Yes.
I would assume if we can find her, we can probably find him, and then we could see if they're both married still. So that seems like a really great place to start.
Yeah, I agree. I also think I'm going to try to do my best to reach out to her.
Let's see if we come right now.
I was thinking about it.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay. Comment away.
I think the easy stuff, like, reaching out to her directly, I think is great. Let's see if we try to get a hold of her. Let's try to see if we can find the husband. We have a name, so we start there and we'll start looking. We have the crypto wallets, so we can start looking those up and seeing where the money's going. There's also all the Cash App people they sent money to. We should reach out to those people. And so I think that will be enough to give them clarity if we can hear back from Francine to see if the whole story, meshes.
After breaking down Chris's case, the team decided to fly him out to the office to give him the results in person. We got him a plane ticket, arranged a ride, but there was a problem. All of the flights to San Diego airport were delayed, and Chris got stuck at the airport.
Still here at the airport. Been here since 8:30 this morning. We're supposed to leave at 10:34. The whole airport in San Diego got shut down because of weather. All these people waiting.
After all of the troubles he dealt with traveling, he arrived at our office around 8 p.m.
It's nice to meet you. How was your travels?
Oh my gosh, man. Are you tired?
He's not fat. He's just big.
Yeah.
We got some dinner delivered and headed upstairs to eat before revealing everything we found out about Francine. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. And once you've done that, give this video a like too.
Yeah, we gotta give him a like.
If you're looking to contact us and you think you might need our help finding out who you're
that made you want to reach out to us?
When I go places, I see couples, and I'm like, why can't I have that?
Aww.
I want to know if the person that I think that I've been talking to for the last 5 years is real, or if it's just somebody trying to make money off of me.
Oh, poor
I'm
guy.
shy, so for me to walk up to somebody, I may see somebody and I'm like, oh, she's cute, but then I'm like, oh, she wouldn't like me.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's your first thought?
Yeah. I'm like,
dude, you're like,
I'm like, she's gonna say no.
You've literally been here for like 20, 30 minutes. I'm like, all I'm thinking is like, dude, Chris is like the coolest guy.
So, okay, I have a funny story. I go to Jumbo Juice and I order my normal. My go-to drink is Screaming Orgasm.
Okay.
What?
What is
That's
that?
a drink there that they have on
Is it a
the
secret menu or no?
Yeah, it's on the secret menu. And I say it that loud.
Johnny,
Everybody
don't cry
stops
for
what
him.
they're doing and they're looking at me like, they're like, where's that? I don't see that on the menu. So the girl who works there, her mother and sister walk in, and the mom just starts cracking up. Like I was flirting with the daughter and talking to the mom at the same time. Why can't this be easy like this all the time?
Mm-hmm. You just need to get it out of your shell. That's it.
I don't think you're shy. I
No,
think
it's
maybe
just like because I used to go like
He just
with
don't
my
want to
friends.
get
We used to go to the
rejected.
club.
That's what it is.
One time I went to the club, like with my boys, and this girl, she was getting married. I ended up being the without taking off my clothes, the stripper for her party. Like I was the male dancer for her bachelorette party.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I was dancing with her, like I was a stripper. Like I had picked her up and I was dancing with her and everything. I was freaking with her. Her mother-in-law came up to me and said, "Thank you. You gave her the best night before her wedding." Like this is her mother-in-law who said that. I was like, "Dog, you know she getting married." Like, cause I was dancing with her like she was my girl. Right? It was like,
poor guy.
why go out? And people like, it was like, why is he single? Like, why hasn't he found anybody? It was like, no, he's a good guy. He has real high standards. Like,
so how are you feeling now? I mean, we're about to reveal everything to you.
I feel a whole lot better than I did because when I was talking to her before, like my whole entire body was tingling. I had to get up and just like throw it off.
The anxiety.
Yeah. Like it's been 5 years.
I think let's get into it. Let's go over like what we pulled. I'll have Brienne start first.
This is a very unique story. This is a very unique case in that we have a ton of information to show a location timeline for Francine. I want to start with just like the timeline. I want to share with you everything that we found. So 2018, we found this link here. She was training. She was deployed to Poland. It's a video of her pepper spray training. So this is a very interesting video. And then after that, we did find the majority of her videos basically showcase her traveling throughout Germany all throughout 2020.
Hello lovely, so today's video is going to be a little different, but I'm still going to be showing you something super beautiful. So today I'm doing like this solo trip and I'm very, very, very super duper excited because I have been wanting to go to this place since I have arrived to Germany. I don't know what it's called. What's it called? Blaustop. Something like that. So today we're in Kaiserslautern, aka K-Town.
And so Brienne was able to locate all the places that she was at.
So she was promoted to captain back in 2020. And then there's a Facebook post that she had posted for her promotion as well. So then we have you seen this? The family photography for Alba family?
No, I've never seen that.
Basically, this photo shoot for her family was back in April of 2021.
But you were talking to her during that time, right?
Yes.
And did she say she was married or divorced?
Divorced.
Brienne actually ran a bunch of reverse image searches and then found this photographer that had posted the wedding photos on the site. So we know for sure in 2021 that was her husband.
All right, I'm pissed.
Oh, poor guy.
Like, oh, you're my king, and I can't wait to be Mrs. Owens and all this other stuff. Just like,
So that's 2021. 2022, there's a promotion, Camp Humphreys. This is one of the promotions that she had shared on her YouTube channel.
I'm grateful to be joining your ranks today, and even more to be Tangle 6. And to the man who is a cornerstone of my strength, my husband, I love you.
That's only 2 years ago. So that's the husband that was in the pictures in 2021. And in 2022, she's thanking her husband again.
I thought it was previous and that he just posted it later. I wasn't sure.
And then the last plotted point is here, sandbar. This is in Hiroshima, Japan. This is the Google review that she left. So this is public information.
Poor guy, y'all. Look at him.
I told her, I was like, I hope you find nothing and everything is real. But like this, I didn't even expect this.
It's hard proof. I mean, you can't dodge this. But Chris, I mean, look here. Like, this is her. Her YouTube's linking to the Instagram, and Instagram's linking to YouTube. And then you see her with her husband, and now there's a kid in the picture that looks to be, what, 1.5 years, 2 years old?
Unless that's her nephew, because I've seen her in pictures on Facebook. I don't
Chris,
know.
they're dressed like, I think she's wearing like green or tan, and
That
the
is
guy in
not
the
a
picture's wearing
nephew.
green and tan, and the kid,
Young man.
it's
I mean,
a family picture.
and the fact that she has 9,700 followers.
So, I mean, Chris, you're part of a romance scam, 100%. You know, the person that you were talking to is not who they say they are. The pictures that you have are all pictures on social media. We know that she's married or has been married up until at least a year ago. So the next question is like, what happened to your money? You know, because you've been sending money through cryptocurrency for a long time. Well, I found $36,000 through a transaction. I was trying to figure out where that came from. And so I'll show you where I was able to trace this. So this is a cryptocurrency graph. This is the same software the FBI uses, law enforcement use. We use the same tools to trace cryptocurrency. And so these green things right here are wallet addresses. And so these are the wallet addresses that you had sent us. Basically, these are your transactions right here. So this is $184, $36, $98, and $46. I was able to trace those transactions. And what's interesting is the money got put into this wallet right here. And so this wallet of the money that you had sent got put into a wallet that's already been tagged for fraud and theft. This is a community of law enforcement individuals and detectives that have access to these tools and software. And so they can actually tag these wallets.
I watched this whole breakdown when you're doing with the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I hope that's not happening to me.
If you file a police report, you can basically say, hey, look, you know, I thought I was talking to somebody online and I thought I was helping them invest in cryptocurrency. You know, social catfish got involved. They showed me all this stuff. You file a police report so you can wash your hands and walk away. We'll do the heavy lifting and we'll put all the reports together for them so that they can go and trace all the cryptocurrency to find out who the person is behind this. Because the person that's accepting your money is right here.
Mm-hmm.
They're behind this account right here. So Brienne went through all her social media, messaged her on every social media platform. We haven't gotten one response. Why don't we do this? Let's do a live IP tracker right now. Let's try to figure out where they're
live
at.
IP trackers.
And so
when does she normally respond to you?
Right away.
Oh, okay.
So what we'll do is we'll populate a link and just be like, I know where you were at last year. You weren't honest with me. And you just send this. Don't give this person any more information. They're going to want to click on it because they don't know what you're talking about. Once they click on it, we'll pull their location.
You okay, Chris?
No.
I will be. I wasn't even talking to who I thought I was talking to.
No, you were definitely not.
I planned to get married and everything. And I told her, I was like, I want to get married at Hotel del Coronado. Because ever since seeing it on Baywatch, I was like, I've always wanted to go there.
She's a victim, by the way. I mean, people are stealing her images. She's like very passionate about the military. I mean, at least when we were looking through everything, she seems like super ambitious and she keeps working her way up. She's gotten all these awards. She's being an example for women in the military, but people are stealing her images and then taking advantage of people like you. You're like a really cool, nice guy. You're not going to have a hard time finding like a real woman. All you got to do is like find something in common with somebody.
Yeah, so that's the thing though. I can close.
Yeah.
But I just can't open.
No, you just gotta put yourself out in opening situations.
The more weight that I put on, I started to doubt myself. And I lose weight. Then I'm like, I like what I see.
And it's so cheesy, right? Like, but if you can just be confident in who you are right now, when you get in better shape, whatever, you'll feel even better about yourself, And so like, if you can like figure out ways to like work on your confidence right now and not like be like, oh, when I get this weight or get this physique or get this, I'll be more confident, right? Because then you're just always going to be chasing something that isn't there yet. It depends.
You know what bar is?
No, I don't know what that is.
So bar is ballet, aerobics, and fitness.
Gotcha. Is that what you do now or no?
Yeah. I've been doing it for the last 5 years.
Oh,
wow.
And like when I don't, because I've been, since I don't have a job right now, I haven't been going.
How much does it cost to do?
It's $100 a month.
Okay, I'm gonna pay for
our limited classes.
I'm gonna pay for the next 3 months for you, right?
Wow,
just so you get out there
that is so
and you
sweet.
can go and socialize and put yourself out there. And the thing is, like, your family said, like, since you've been talking to this girl, like, you're different. It's probably just the change in your habits, like the running and
yeah, because like, I was running and then I would send the results.
Yeah,
and she was like, "Oh, I love that," and da da da. But now I know it's not who I thought it was.
We felt that we had a breakthrough to Chris on the truth behind this Francine profile that he had been communicating with. The real Francine had nothing to do with this profile and is a victim as well. But after we wrapped up for the night, this happened.
Oh my God, she clicked it.
Yeah.
Freaking clicked it.
You want to know where they're at?
Where?
They just clicked on it.
Africa.
Twice.
Africa.
Nigeria.
Lagos.
Nigeria.
You saw us create that link. He or she, Lagos, 2 clicks, Nigeria.
Unfortunately, the person behind this Francine profile was located in Nigeria. On a good note, however, Chris can now block this profile and move on with his life. With the mission complete, we got Chris a hotel room for the night and said goodbye.
Nice meeting you, man. We're going to talk soon again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks for coming. You're the best. Thank you, Chris. Travel safe.
David and Brienne wanted to check in with Chris after the holidays to see how everything was going.
Chris,
Hey,
my
Chris.
guy.
Hey,
How are you?
great.
You got tightened up, huh? The beard?
He must have got
Looks good.
somebody.
Yeah, we can hear what you
He
say
must have got a
there.
girlfriend.
So we wanted to get an update. I mean, it's been about a month since we met with you. A little over a month since we met with you last.
You look like that
Just been
girlfriend.
working, and I got a message from the person trying to convince me that it's real, that she's real, and wondering why I'm not talking to her anymore. And then I was like, I'm done. And then it's just like, fine, I don't want to talk to you no more. I was like, okay, that's fine. But like, just trying to find another job so I can make more money, because living in California is expensive.
So at this point, after everything we revealed to you, you understand that the person you were talking to is not Francine.
Oh yeah, no, I don't talk to her no more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a whole lot better now.
Good.
Like, yeah, it was just like, I spent 5 years talking to this person.
5
and
years. Lord have
It
mercy.
was all about money.
Tell me you went to Bar Fitness.
Oh yes, I've been there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they missed me.
Yeah. How was
Yeah.
it?
It's amazing. Every time I go, it's like the first time ever.
Yeah.
It's like you get a full body workout and just body in pain.
Next time you come in town, next time you come around town, you and me will go work out in our gym and I'll put you through the ringer.
Oh, funny story. I went back to Jumbo Juice.
To go find that girl.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Not good.
No.
She was like, no, I really don't give out my number. And then I was like, but you never know. Like, this could be the story of how we met. And she was like, do you know how old I am?
Oh, no.
And I was like, she was like, I'm 20. I was like, oh, yeah, have a nice day. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah,
time to move on.
I was going to ask you, what did your mom say when you came back and everything that we revealed to you? What was her reaction?
Pretty much she knew it. Like, and my father, he was like, are you okay now? I was like, yeah, I'm okay. He was like, you sure? I was like, yes, I'm okay. So he gave me a hug, and then he was like, I'm just happy that you're okay, and like, this is over.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you have the most loving family, at least from what you've told me. Like, for sure, I would love to meet them someday, by the way. But it sounds like you have a really good support system. Like, what's the future hold for you?
Well, life is life right now, but I'm praying for my family down in LA right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's
Because
crazy.
my little brother's in Glendale, and then my grandma's house was in Altadena.
Well, if we can help out in any way, I mean, if they're in any bad situation, they have to evacuate or they don't have a place to go, let us know, and we'll be more than happy to help out. Okay.
Yeah,
I just want to say thank you, because I would have still been talking to this person, sending money, and like wasting time that I could be spending talking to somebody else, getting to know somebody else. In 5 years, I realized that I was actually single the whole entire time, because my mom told me, she was like, if you were really in a relationship, that person would have never done that to you.
100%. Well, Chris, like, we'll be friends for life. So you ever need anything, you reach out to us. You know, I'm so grateful that you trusted us on this journey, and that, you know, we were able to really like open your eyes and like help you like move forward. We wish you nothing but the best. All right, Chris, thank you so much.
Right,
you know, we'll talk to you later. Have a good night.
Thank you so much.
All right, y'all. That's enough of that. For those who want to watch that channel, y'all, if you guys want to, somebody might be in the chat, may need some help. It's called CATFISH. CATFISH is the name of the website. If you may need this kind of service. All right. Let me put the link in the chat. So just in case somebody's in love with somebody and they're stuck. All right, here it is right there. Wells, look at your face. What did you think about his situation?
$5 years. That's a little slow. It should have been 30 days. Not even that long. But he might not have any friends.
He was giving her money. He was giving her money.
It probably was a man who posed as a woman, because there are a lot of scammers over there in that Nigeria area, and that's what they do. So it's probably was a man the whole time, pretending to be a woman. And he just went in like a job and just was scamming them. Think about it. If you get 30, 40, 50 of those dudes out there that's like that, and that little $100 here and there, you're making a lot of money. I'm sure he wasn't the only one they were doing it to. He was one of many.
They was getting the Cash App and the Bitcom and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of many.
So
one of many.
Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't just happen to the ladies. It happened to the guys too, guys. They get scammed as well. Not just the ladies.
Just look for people that's trying to be in love. That's what it is.
The first minute that they asking me for money, that's a red flag.
No, the first moment they don't want to show themselves or have an actual conversation, because one guy never even spoke on the phone with the girl. It was all text.
Yeah, he never talked to her on the phone.
She's talking about, I love you. How you gonna love a text, girl? For real?
Well, she never talked to him either, right?
She never talked to him. She just was texting.
Oh, wow. None of them talked to them.
No actual conversation, but I don't need that. You need to give me a video conversation. I need to see you. This one guy did that to me, but he did it in the dark. And I was like, Why are you video calling me in the dark? I still can't see you. So, when you can do it in the light, we'll talk. And I just hung up on him.
Wow.
Yeah.
They got very creative. Back in the days, those dating sites used to have to meet the person. You would meet the person and oh wow.
You have to meet them immediately because pictures be lies or they're old. A lot of them are old. A lot of them are old. A lot of them. Sometimes you can look at them and tell this 20-year-old picture. I went out with this one guy and it was just so weird. We video called to make sure he was who he was. I think we talked for like 15 minutes on a video call, right? So then he was, to nice looking. This was in Florida. We went out on a date and the whole time he would just not look at me. The whole time he just kept looking like, and I'm sitting here like, this is so weird. Why won't he look at me? Just would not look at me the whole time. Weird, right? But you know what I look like because you saw my profile, we video chatted just to make sure we were who we were. And then, we were walking to the car afterwards and he said he wanted to see me again, but I was just like, you wouldn't even, you kept looking away, And I was just like, that's just so weird. How come you just, but I felt like it was insecurity because a lot of people just be insecure,
Man.
But yeah.
That's just a lot right there, being catfish.
Dating sites are the worst. They're the worst.
For 5 years, y'all. 5 years of not talking to the person on the phone and you giving up your money like that. 5 years.
Your money and your feelings. He gave up his feelings. That's more hurtful than the money. He was giving up his feelings.
Yeah, but 5 years of not talking to a person and you think that's a real relationship?
He had low self-esteem. That's low self-esteem. And he's a handsome guy. Somebody, I don't know what happened to him in his life, but if he felt more about himself, he would actually even look better. But because he feels so, whatever's going on, he's projecting that. So if he just felt like I'm this, I'm that, it would make him stand out a lot better, and then people would cling to him a little bit more. It's his self-esteem that's killing him in the dating game. But if he just had a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit of, I'm that dude, he'd be winning because he's got nice teeth, got nice hair. 3 months in the gym, he'll have a nice body. You know what I'm saying? He's got the height. Like tall guys, like an ex-football player. And he's a sweetheart.
Fat. He was just big.
No, I said 3 months in the gym.
Yeah.
3 months in the gym. He was right there, teetering. You know what I'm saying? 3 months in the gym. He just needed to tighten up this because he had nice arms. He had nice arms. Now he didn't have Leon's body.
Be happy with himself.
But look, he didn't have Leon body. He didn't have Leon body.
Leon was fake. Leon was not.
Leon is real. Leon is a real person.
Yeah, he's a real person, but the other person was fake on there.
That part. But Leon was a real person.
I'm glad she didn't give up no money. I'm glad he didn't give up no money. She didn't give up no money.
Right. Right. You want to eat? No. Okay, cool. Back. She likes FaceTime, so she gonna have her face all in it.
I know.
She likes FaceTime. See,
she's so. Hey, cutie pie. They got cutie pie. I see you. Boo.
Say hi.
Okay.
She said hi. You see her waving at you right there?
Hey, pretty girl. Hey, pretty girl. She gonna move it around.
Trying to mess with the thing. Okay, so that's enough. All right, bye-bye. Sit right here. Yes. I was strolling her down the hallway like 56 with a 2-year-old. What is that about?
Man.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I want
say the babies.
What I'm saying, what get people to the point that they will leave a person that long
Yeah.
and be
CATFISH.
fooled into giving them money and stuff like that.
It's because they're leading with their heart. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. When you're looking for that, and you're desperate. That's desperate. Not wanting to be alone. You gotta love being alone. That's the first thing. You gotta love being alone, love yourself, have fun with yourself. And then once you're happy as an individual and you're okay with or without a person, then you go and you date.
But I think that the thing of the thought, especially if they're talking really, really nice and you like the conversation, that could draw a person to that person as well.
Well, it's all acting. The first year with anybody is acting.
That's true.
You know, it's the first year. I always say that the first year is acting. It's always you're gonna get the fake version of somebody. You know, when year 2 kick in, that's when you see the habits. You know what I'm saying? Why this person is single. You know, why the last person left your butt alone. You know, why you somebody's exes. Yeah. In some cases. Sometimes it's the other person that be the problem. But year 2 is usually when you see what's right, what's wrong with the person.
That is so true.
Here, you need to watch Dora or something. Yeah. But see? You about to fall. Bust your face wide open. Yeah, because she don't know how to sit down. No, she's standing on the chair.
Get off the counter.
No, she's on a chair. She's standing on the stool is what she's doing.
Fall off.
I got my hand behind her back, under her leg, so she not gonna fall. She about to get put. She about to get put in that. Yeah, because she wanna sit on the back. She wanna pull back on this chair. She about to get put in that high chair and locked down. Quit doing that because you're gonna fall. Sit right here. Hard-headed. Sit right there. Sit right here. You want to spank it? Okay, then sit right there. No.
Oh, there she go. She's gonna have a fit.
Girl, the girls. Don't do that.
She said she wants.
Mm-hmm. Girls. Girls.
Look at her. Aww.
Girls. Yeah, that's what that was. And he just needs some confidence. His mama should have just gave him some positive confidence. Or the last girl he dated ruined him. That sometimes can do it too. The last chick he was with could have really crushed him and broke him.
Did he say he dated anybody?
I'm sure he did. I mean, he was an older guy. I'm sure he has dated, but that could be what it is.
Not necessarily. I know some guys.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's all about your confidence, because we all come with something,
You'd be surprised.
You just gotta have that. You just gotta have that.
50-year-old versions out there, male.
Well, I mean, this one guy, this white guy, he shot up a gym and he killed like 3 white chicks at the gym. This white guy, because he couldn't get a date. Listen, he couldn't get a date, and so he didn't have any swag about himself, and he was just mad at all women because nobody would date him or find him attractive. So he went to the gym and just shot the gym up and killed like 3 women. People always want to know race. I'm sorry, it's just what it is. It's America.
Why you always come up with
But I'm saying
terrible stuff.
And he was in his, I'm just saying he was in his 50s. He was an older guy, and all he had to do was go run into some guy with some swag at a bar and pay him, like, show me how you do this. And he could have just got some lessons on how to just get a makeover and just, reinvent yourself. Anybody can be reinvented. You're going to have some issues that's going to stay. But socially, he could have just went and just found somebody to just help him get his swag together instead of killing people. He killed himself as well, but he took out 3 women in the process, and he didn't have to do that. He could have just.
She goes with the extreme, y'all. She goes to.
I'm just saying that's what happened.
Oh
sorry.
My God, to the extreme.
I'm just sorry. Maybe a coloring book time. No, because when she gets crowns and stuff, she's gonna write all over here. That's what she did that today when we went to IHOP, and she took the crayon and started writing on the window and on the table, and can't give her a crown yet. She can't get a crown till she's 4, because she wrote all over my walls with a permanent marker. Luckily, it was yellow. So I was able to paint on top of it.
Let her be creative. Give her stuff that's removable.
See, I was doing that legal work and I had a highlighter up here and she jumped up here, grabbed it and jumped down and darted. And I didn't see it until it was too late. She had wrote all over my walls. But luckily it was yellow. It wasn't black because there was a black one up here too. She grabbed the yellow one because she likes the color yellow. And then she darted. So I had to go to the Home Depot and get some Kills and spray on top of the yellow, the white, and because Kills get rid of everything. So now you can't see it.
Plant Lady says that Mr. Clean Eraser will take it off.
No, I tried because I got that. Every week I'm doing the walls because they're white. So every week I get the eraser and go through the walls because, she liked to put her hands on the walls soon as she eats. So I do the walls. And then, when Katie had those parties here too, so I was cleaning the walls behind them.
Mark,
but no, Kills will do that. Kills will get that. Kills got it right up. Well, it covered it. So when they come, after I move, and you won't see it. You don't see it now. But yeah, I had to paint over it. Kills in like a spray can of Kills. But yeah. We gonna go look for cars tomorrow. Her and I.
Did you find the tiny house date so we can do a feature, a live with us going to the tiny house visits and stuff? Because that'd be a good field trip for us.
Right, because the RV show is in 2 weeks. That's down the street. Yeah, the RV show.
Oh, I can't wait for that one. So
yeah, the RV show is down the street.
You gotta remind me so we can.
But tomorrow I gotta find a car. So I've been looking for the last 2 months. 2 months. I was just trying for a new one.
Okay.
So I'm getting a
something bigger now instead of little.
Yeah, because it was a two seat. That was
that car was so little.
I love that car. But anyway, it was something I had always wanted when I lived in Florida. So I'm going back to a Mini Cooper. I like Mini Coopers. I was going to get a Wrangler, but then I was like, no, let me go get a Mini Cooper. So I'm going to get a manual Mini Cooper.
Okay.
An older one. I like the original ones when they first came to the United States back in 2002. So this will be my 4th one. I've had 3 of them. I just like that car. What you say?
Said it's going to be cool for us to do that the RV.
The RV show.
Yeah, so please let me remember. Please tell me ahead of time so I can.
I'll let you know tomorrow. I have it. Yes. Puppy, you see the puppy? Yeah. The puppy.
Another puppy?
Puppy. Who? What? What's that?
Another puppy?
No. I got rid of the 2 dogs because of her. Because she kept eating the dog food. And I was like, and kept putting her toys in her mouth. And I was like, I kept telling her no. And I didn't want to hit her because of that. It's not her fault, but it was nasty at the same time. And I was like, oh, I gotta get rid of the dogs. So I was like, I couldn't have 2 dogs in her. That was too much. And be this old, that was too much. So I was like, I got to get rid of. That's why I got rid of those dogs. I was just like,
look,
it was more important for me to keep her.
Wow.
It was more important, what I'm saying, than the dogs. So I was like, I can't do both.
She was eating the dog food. Ooh.
I would catch her, but it'd be too late. Get that out your mouth. She didn't swallow it, but it'd be like right there. Huh?
Did you scare her?
Yeah, because she was a little bit younger. Yeah. So I was like, no. And she was like, what did I do? And I'm like, that's nasty. But she didn't swallow it.
Sonya, I think somebody wants your attention. Look what they said. Read what they put on there.
Hello, Tyler.
No,
that would be cool.
No, Sonya. Sylvia is not your real friend. Listen, read it.
Hear me loud and clear. Your ears and eyes open. She throws a lot of shade at you and pulls you here to embarrass you. Don't forget the ugly picture she used. Yeah, that ugly picture you used last week.
I didn't even use it.
You need to take that down. That's ugly.
It wasn't. Look, it's your picture. I mean, it's your picture.
Ugly. Ugly picture. I saw like one side of my face is like, ugh. I mean, we all have ugly moments. We don't have to put them up there.
It's your picture.
She can hear you because she got the thing on her. You hear her? She put an ugly picture of me up on her page for the world to see. Like those bloggers that be doing me.
I think Fiona is jealous of
and other people use it too. Right. They do that. They take whatever anybody put up and they'll take that because they need something new.
Relationship. She wants to be
hey, Fiona.
She wants to be your friend.
That's cool. Some friend. Right. Some friend, Sylvia.
Hey, we're friends like me. Who needs enemies?
That's the first thing I said last week too when I seen that picture. Like, really? Like,
we're friends like me. Who need enemy?
Like, where did you even get that from? I didn't send you that.
Fiona said she thinks you're beautiful. Yeah. Sonya
Thanks,
definitely
Fiona.
is beautiful. She is definitely beautiful. She's trying to be
inside. You got to be pretty inside. You want to be a.
She wants to be your friend. She wants you not to be my friend.
Thanks, Fiona. Right. Yeah, she got my back because Sylvia, that was an ugly picture. And you still got it up. Take that down and put a new one up.
It's your picture, lady.
It's ugly. I got some ugly pictures now.
Picture. Hey, don't
no, I don't even know where you find. Where did you find that? Off of the other girl's page? One of the girls' pages?
Somebody did that thing for you.
What was it from? A video? I mean, a visit? And they just took
I don't know. I don't know.
Girl, I sent you 3 pictures, and you threw that ugly thing up there.
No, you didn't send me the pictures right away. You waited.
Girl, you got the picture. I sent you the picture a day before.
Nope.
Thanks, Fiona.
Nope.
Sylvia be on one. You know what I'm saying? She be on one. And still got it there. You could change that picture.
I am not changing my picture.
See? You see that? She purposely got that ugly thing up. You see her? Right. That's cool.
She said, "No, look, Fiona knows everything."
You rolling with the other ones.
Look. Fiona said she screenshot that, and someone sent it because she doesn't really like you. She's jealous of you. Yeah, I'm jealous, Sonya.
You want a 2-year-old? That's my life right about now.
I'm not jealous.
You want a 2-year-old? That's my life right about now. A 2-year-old. And a busybody she is.
Ugly. You should change it. I'm not.
Thank you. She should change it. Stop.
Sonya, how many things you asked me to change on my channel? I changed.
Oh, those awful wordings that you put on there.
I can keep my picture, okay?
No, that's just as bad too.
And
I gave you 3 pictures to use.
I'm the one who did it. I have people that's doing.
Girl, please. Okay, well, you need to fire them.
I'm not firing my person.
You need to fire them. Who did it? Your daughter?
No. My person did it.
Your person.
Okay, my person just said she will redo it. She will redo
Thank you, because that was one of the worst pictures.
Stop crying.
One side is up higher than the other one. I just saw it today too, and I meant to mention that. Thank you, Fiona, because she asked you ugly. Thank you, Marquillis. I'm bad with names. Marquillis. Stop it. I'm about to put her on the floor.
Real
she busts her head.
Fiona, you ain't got no real friends. How do you know anything about a real friend?
You better get off, Fiona. You better get off, Fiona.
Fiona's up here minding my business. Hey, you don't know nothing about no.
Go ahead, Fiona. Go ahead, Fiona. She got my back on that one. Thank you, Fiona.
Fiona, you don't have no friends. That's why you in here bothering me.
It's a group love. You know what I'm saying? They're pointing out.
Change it. She's being honest.
She should have never put that. That was the ugliest picture.
Fiona,
there's so many pictures she could have used.
Fiona, one more word out of you.
Leave Fiona alone. We grown. LOL. It's okay. Thank you, Fiona. I'm just being honest. Right. Granny, by the way. Yeah, right. Granny. I'm gonna tap that butt if you don't stop, because I'm tired. Quit. And my granddaughter gone. I ain't got no help.
Where did she go?
She moved. She moved back to Miami.
Oh, Aren't you going soon?
Yeah, I'm going. I'm going soon. Yep, I'm going back there. So yeah, I'm going. She not going, so I'm just going.
Baby girl's not gonna go with you?
No.
Oh.
We'll see.
Saying Sylvia is jealous of Sonya is not being honest.
Saying Sylvia.
That's definitely not being honest. That's a lie. From the pit of hell where it belongs to. Oh, she beating you up. Look at her.
I know, right?
Wait a minute. No beating up.
Say sorry.
Uh-oh.
Say sorry.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to thump you. Say sorry. Give my earring.
Uh-oh. Your earring fell off?
No, I can't. She slapped it out my ear. She know I'll go to jail if I hit her on camera.
Don't do that, because you know got witnesses around here. Please don't do that. Because these folks will start saying all kinds of stuff.
No. What you're not going to do is get on the counter. What did I say about that? Man, she woke up.
You woke up.
What it is no, I didn't, because I was whispering earlier. We wasn't even talking when she got up.
Oh, okay.
No, don't act like we friends now. No, we fell out.
Hug. She said, give me a hug, give me a kiss.
Right. No, we fell out. You know, they love you till they become 12. And once they become a teenager, they don't want nothing to do with you.
You know what, Fiona, I'm about to block you because you're getting on my nerve now. No, she's getting on my nerve.
You see, well, the thing of it is, you can't read text messages like they're negative.
No,
you have to read them.
Read it.
You have to read them like they're just neutral conversations.
You read it.
Jealous, or she was feeling inadequate because why would you post an unflattering pic or not change it after she said it was ugly? Because let me tell you, Sylvia, let me say this, because Sylvia had some unflattering titles last year that I had told her to go through and take off, and she didn't do it. She took off the one I mentioned, and then I had to get back with you like a couple weeks ago, and because I had went through them, and then I seen them again, and I was like, girl.
First of all, this is the same person says that she don't watch social media, y'all.
I don't. I was looking, I told you what I was looking for. I told you I was looking for that video that people kept saying I need to look for with you and Tasha K and the other girls, because I never saw it. They kept saying, you need to watch that because da-da-da. But, and so while looking for that, I saw all the videos that you had and all the titles that you had put up there last year. And I was like, she didn't change the titles. So she gets sidetracked. As soon as we hang up, she gets sidetracked on some shit. That's what it is.
Talk about get sidetracked.
Because I got this 2-year-old. So you ain't got a 2-year-old.
Who gets sidetracked?
You do.
No, you do.
Because you changed it then. But when I asked you months ago, when I first saw him, I was like, oh, this is me? Lies, Sonya's lies. And all those titles was brutal. And I was just like, oh my God, this is messy as hell. And I was like, damn, can you change those titles, please?
Do you know the thing is, remember, I have over 3,000 videos. I was not going to go through there trying to find out what title, what this is. I'm like, if she didn't send me a link, I'm not thinking about that.
Exactly, see? And she said okay at the time. But I saw him and she to my knowledge, changed it.
The lady said she's going to change it.
Then whoever made it, they don't like her. That pic of her looking like Bubba from Forrest Gump. Okay, that was hideous.
That's her opinion on it. I didn't think it was.
No, that picture was hideous. I told you it was, and I.
But that's your picture.
I have other pictures. I told you that.
Whose picture is it?
No, listen. I got pictures of me that are bad, and I got pictures that are good. We all take bad pictures. That's why people sit there and take 3 or 4 pictures and delete them, and then be like, okay, save this one. Because we all get bad moments caught up.
What you think is ugly? I didn't think it was an ugly picture.
Oh, that picture was hideous. Girl. Look at that picture. It made my face look like one side was higher than the other.
Your face.
Girl, that was not my face. That was a moment somebody caught. That was a video. That wasn't an actual picture. That was a video.
Whose face is that?
Because those are only ones that they can get. Because I don't post any pictures that I feel that are ugly of me. So all those pictures that they have out there are videos that they would kind of
You're supposed
stop.
to be comfortable with whatever picture that comes out. That's the way I'm comfortable with it. You know how many hideous pictures they have of me? Black hair? Nope, because it's all me. I had one where my stomach is showing all up. Yeah, I'm like, this my stomach.
Oh, good God. Look at this.
I'm very, very comfortable in who I am. I am very, very comfortable. I have a whole bunch of falupa pictures of me.
I'm going to hit you.
Not flattering.
I'm going to hit you. I'm going to hit you for real. Stay off the table. Stay off the table. Children of the corn. It's all good. Mimi said, what's the problem? Sorry. Okay, let it go. I'll let it go. Fiona said she over it.
Sonya, you know what? On that note, I'm gonna leave the picture there. I'm just joking. She said she gonna send me a new one.
I gave you 3 pictures.
Ma'am.
You just posted one. I gave you 3 pictures before you put that up. That was the first thing I said to you too when you posted that. I said, Sylvia, what happened to the 3 pictures I gave you? Where did you even get that from? And you will say something I forget, but I was like, where did you even get that from?
Somebody did it for me. I had somebody who doing my my what's the name? I had people doing my thumbnails for me. Don't be blaming me. Don't be blaming me.
You the boss.
It was a good job.
You the boss.
Oh, it was nice.
You responsible for everything they do. So I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at the owner. I'm not looking at the team. I'm looking at the owner.
I liked it.
You like that picture?
Listen,
oh my gosh.
You sat there and you waited to the last minute to get a picture.
You know
she
what?
had already completed.
You got that picture 2 days before the you got the picture on Thursday.
No, she had already done. I was not going to go back and redo it because she had already. Look, I'm grateful for the work that the people do. Okay. So I'm very grateful, and I'm not going to keep like bothering them on a picture. Especially if
you know what?
Picture at the last minute.
You know what?
Ooh.
You know what?
What?
I'm gonna let it go because you got all that Bible stuff behind you. You got all that Bible stuff behind you. But just know that my middle finger is involved.
Oh, that was a threat. That was a
threat. My middle finger is involved. Take that goddamn picture down. You look scrumptious. Mimi said somebody looks scrumptious. She's keeping you young. Plant like, yeah, this baby. Oh my God. You know what? She's a sweetheart. She just has a lot of energy. Plant lady, it is an ugly picture. It's very unflattering. She probably got it off one of them hateful bloggers page and just because you know they always pull up the worst of the worst.
I don't know if she got it
or deform it. Yeah, pictures so that everybody looks hideous when they post them because they're being mean.
Hey.
They even talked about the poor.
Do you know how many pictures they put of me and that's not flattering to me? And I say, Lord, I'm famous. Look at me. And because you know what, I'm very comfortable in what I look like. Regardless.
There you go. You got it. Sit down.
Got pop. Ooh.
It ain't phasing.
Tell on you.
That's fine. She fine. Look.
You just did it online.
She fine. I hit her foot. She'll be okay. She gonna be up. Listen, she went to bed yesterday at 9 and woke up 3 o'clock in the morning. Why are you back on the table? Daddy, I'm not dancing. Get off the table. Get off the table. You want some eggs? Are you hungry? You want chicken tenders and waffles? Or you want some soup? What do you want to eat? Cereal? Want cereal? Okay, we'll do cereal.
What is Fiona? You know what?
What's Fiona say?
Fiona. I'm getting tired.
Don't block Fiona. She's nice. We like Fiona.
No, she's not nice.
What she say?
On the nerve because
see, that's what I'm saying. And Sylvia, that's not. Oh shit! I almost lost her. That's what I'm saying. But what's
not true?
She seems cool. She don't seem over the top. Let me get this.
You know what? You take your fan somewhere with you, Miss
Fiona, come catch me at Miss
Take
Waller
Fiona your
on
fan
Instagram.
because we're about to block her. She's getting on my nerve over here. Because I let her slide too many times, and now I'm getting
What you have to
annoyed.
realize is all conversation isn't negative conversation.
You take your fan with you. I don't feel
Now,
like
when they
dealing.
say things like you're a liar or stuff like that, that's mean. But just saying something. Hold on, real quick.
But she keep at
Put
it.
you
She keep
on,
going. She keep going. All right, we already came to the point. Somebody's gonna change the picture. Just let it go now, because she's getting on my nerve for real. Now the old Sylvia's gonna come back. You're being irritating. You're like a bug.
Cereal. What you want?
Getting on my nerve. You need to take your fan with you.
Okay, I come on to my channel that's not really working right now.
You need to open up your channel and go over there. Cause she's getting on my nerve.
I go all live tomorrow.
I mean, every day. Every minute she's bringing up the same thing. And come on, stop being annoying. You're a bug.
Okay, change the topic. Talk about something else.
She keep bringing it up.
Well, then
That's
don't
what
read
you call
her
annoying.
topic. You cannot read her topic and read somebody else's.
Yeah, look at everybody saying the same thing. She keep going on and on and on and on. Keep going on and on and on. And enough is enough. Get out of here. See, I tried to be nice. I tried to not act up.
Well, you know what?
Try not to act up.
You got to be a loving Christian and give people grace.
I am still a loving Christian.
You got to give people grace.
First of all, you don't even know what Christian is all about. First of all, being a Christian does not mean that you gotta be a doormat for anybody.
You got to give people grace.
People get that mixed up because Christ got upset and knocked over the table in the synagogue now. So
You got to give people grace.
No, it don't mean for you to be a doorstep for somebody to walk on. That's not a Christian thing. No. Period. Y'all see, the problem is y'all don't read the whole Bible. Y'all only read certain parts that y'all want to use against somebody.
Oh, I never read it. Period. I just know that part. I just know some bits and pieces because of people I deal with are very
come on and learn some more then
about the Jesus. So yeah. Okay. So yeah.
I was very patient. She kept going on and on and on. Enough is enough. Come on now.
She was aggy. See, I don't read text messages. I read them all neutral. I don't read them with a
fake stuff.
Yeah, I read everything neutral unless in certain words.
Girl.
Unless in certain words, then you can't. But you can't read a text unless it has certain trigger words or cuss words. Other than that, you just got to read it like it's just a plain situation. Because let me tell you, people always put a narrative behind people's text messages, and it don't even be the attitude that they're thinking they're getting. It just be a conversation. So unless you got words like liar or stuff like that
same lady kept every sentence had to do with me disliking you, me jealous of you, me not liking you.
She said you was. Well, I took that very lightly because I think she was just playing. Because
no, she kept digging. She kept digging and kept digging and kept digging, and I'm just like, enough. I
use your hands.
I said enough.
Use your spoon. Yeah.
She kept saying, I told her, get your fan.
Well, she could have been one of those spies from the other team because they send people over to egg you on and stuff.
Start division.
Stir the pot.
It once, let it go.
She was trying to stir the pot.
Mm-hmm. You know that's what it was all about.
I don't put too much energy into it. That's why I don't really go there with people because it's just you don't know them personally, so you can't give it but so much energy because it's nobody that's personal in your life
anymore. I just blocked her, so there's
no. Bye, Fiona. Hi, Fiona. Plant lady says she was right on her nerves. She went on and on. I didn't read everything she was saying. I was wanting the word block. That's what Mimi said. She was real aggy. Okay, everybody don't like her.
It wasn't. It had nothing to do with not liking her. It had nothing to do with because I don't even.
She
know
was
what
passive aggressive. I just read unless it's got certain words, and I just try to read everything like it's just a neutral conversation. I don't try to make it a fighting conversation. But they do come on here on your channel to be messy. Certain people do. I used to get that on my channel. I couldn't understand that. If you dislike me, so why are you even here? That was just the weirdest thing to me. But I guess, like I said, that's that new thing they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Friday night. You know what I'm saying?
Everything was going great until she started the nonsense. I was in good mood. I'm still in a good mood too.
Don't make a mess. Okay. Flicking milk.
Flicking milk.
Cereal.
Oh. She
got the spoon and she doing this with it. Flicking milk. It's always something to clean up. You know what I'm saying? She's eating cereal with her hands. Don't use your hands. Use the spoon. Thank you. There you go.
You know how babies are.
And you got to lean into it. Lean into it. Eat over your bowl.
In the kitchen, do you?
No, it's no carpet in here, period. And I had to throw my rug back because it's white. She kept, spilling stuff on it, and it was just I kept cleaning it.
Got the Nesto questions coming up now. You ready?
What? Somebody talking about Nesto. Where do you see Nesto at?
It's right there.
Sonya, how are you? Has Nesto talked to Dre or is still in communication with him via letters? I don't know. Nesto's scared to talk because they be dragging him. So he just say hi and how you doing, and he get off the phone. But he's fine. You know what I'm saying? He good. Don't use your hands. Use the spoon. Yeah, that's right. Spoon. Use the spoon. Yeah, never mind. We ain't gonna worry about it. We're just gonna bathe you after this. So yeah. Nesto's fine. Nesto is good. Nesto,
you know what I was gonna show you? Today they had a couple of plea deals going on. It seems like they're doing a lot of plea deals with Fulton County. There was one guy who got a plea deal for 6 months, and they were gonna give him like 30 years. He ended up getting 6 months. Plea deal.
You have to ask yourself with them court cases, are they really guilty? Because a lot of people in jail are innocent. So when you see stuff like that, it's because there's probably lack of evidence, because he's probably innocent. And a win is a win to them, Yeah. Any type of conviction is a win. Mm-hmm. And so if you sit in jail long enough, you will get a plea out of people that aren't real criminals, who don't want to be there or don't deserve to be there, but then they threaten them with you're looking at 20, so you might as well go ahead and take this, and then they get scared, and then a lot of these lawyers be pushing these people to take pleas.
Did you see how many pleas has he gotten already, Nesto?
None,
not yet. They usually have some out there.
They didn't offer him no pleas. It's coming in June. That's what the plea hearing's for.
Like I said, they definitely gonna give them plea. That's one of the things they said. All of them get plea. That's what I learned from one of the attorneys.
Well, yeah, I think that they give everybody an opportunity for a deal before they take it to trial.
Yep.
But
so I thought
he didn't get a plea offer, and it's going on 3. It's going on 3 years. And in the earlier stage of this, when Kevin Majinski was the prosecutor, he was saying that he wasn't going to offer a plea. But that was in the early stages when they were having those preliminary hearings, and they weren't coming up. She didn't. It was just, it's amazing how this even is. Not really. I mean, I saw that. You know what? Let me ask you this question. This is my thing. So, you know how you always say, Sonya, you talk too much. Quit talking about the case. Quit talking about the case, right? And people always are told to stay silent, right? But if you're innocent, it shouldn't hurt you. It's when you're guilty is when it would hurt you, because then you need to find out what your lawyer needs to tell you is going to be the plan for us to get out this mess. You know, which way we going to take it, because you're guilty, you did this. But we don't want you to go to jail for manslaughter or murder. We're going to try to get you on manslaughter. So don't say nothing. I get that, right? But when you're innocent and you speak on your innocence and you say, I'm innocent, I didn't do this. And you know, that's not true. It was this instead of that. That's not true. It was this, it was that. Because unless you go to trial and get on the stand, you can't tell your story. And in some cases, it never gets there. You never get a chance to tell it, because they'll say, oh, don't. If you happen to have a past, they'll say, well, we don't want to put you on the stand because, you know, they might bring up your past, which a lot of people's past is in the past. And a lot of us aren't the same people we were in our 20s, in our 30s. You know what I'm saying? You could be one thing, certain things, people like violent people tend to carry that trait, you know, through their life. But other certain things, people they kind of fade out of, like how I was in my 20s. Nothing like that today. You know what I'm saying? I was buck wild, and in and out of jail a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a sport. But I'm nothing like that person at all. You
was
know?
in and out of jail a lot when you was younger?
Yes, in my 20s up until 25.
You were bad.
Oh, I stayed in trouble. And didn't faze me. Put your hand behind your back. All right, where we going? You know what I'm saying? It was my 20s, and I just ran with a crowd, and you know, I went to jail a lot. You know, so but I'm not that person anymore. And I never my crimes wasn't screwing people over. It was just mischief stuff.
Until I got
last month or whatever. Yeah, that lie they told on you.
No, I've been in jail.
Right. So this is my thing with all of that to say, because let's go back to the little baby. I'm not little baby. I'm sorry. What's the other guy name? Young Thug. Right. So Young Thug sat quietly and never said anything about his case. And they put all these charges on him and said he did this, that, and the other. Took his things when they knew that he legitimately had a job or a career that afforded everything that they took from him, right? They had proof of all that he legally owned all that. He said nothing the whole time, except for when he had that plea. And when you take a plea, they make you apologize even when you're innocent. They make you admit to it or show remorse because you're taking this plea. And people a lot of times take pleas while innocent. A lot of times they take pleas while innocent. And it's hard to sit there and do that speech and say, you know, oh, I'm sorry, you know, when you didn't do it, you know, and then the judge get mad, you know, oh, you're not remorseful, but I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And they understand what it is, because the judge know they threw this over your head and you just didn't want to take a chance and get them 20 years. So you took the plea and we're going to give you a year. They know the game, you know, so when they get mad saying, you know, oh, well, you don't sound right, because I didn't do it. I didn't do it. So I can't sit here and fake remorse if I didn't do it. But y'all threatened me with 20 years. I got to take this plea because I don't want to, you know, I see how the system is. And a lot of people in jail are innocent and they went to trial. So sometimes, you know, you got to throw it out there, or you got a lawyer that's telling you the whole time because they lazy. Oh, just take the plea, just take the plea, just take the plea, you know, and you didn't do it. And that happened to me twice, you know, and I was completely innocent. And they the whole time, take the plea. I'm like, but I didn't do it, you know? Yeah, but the stuff that I had on my record prior to that, I did do, you know what I'm saying? So that may hurt, but at the same time, I didn't do the stuff. So that was my biggest thing. I didn't do it, you know? So I don't want to take this plea because I didn't do it, you know? So when he had to make that speech and he had to sit there, you know, and I listened to his speech and I was just looking at him and you could just tell he didn't do it. You get me? But he had to say the words and kind of like, you know, play the game or whatever in order to get some type of break or relief. But then they said, you know, 2 weeks later, whenever they had a verdict and said, had he just stayed on, he would have got found not guilty because they knew, nothing, no proof ever came. But the whole keeping silent thing, you know what I'm saying? If he had just, like a couple people, stars that got accused out loud, white stars, and they went and did a press conference and was like, I didn't do it. I'm being railroaded. This is lies, yada, yada. And they had a great outcome, So I was just, my whole thing was, how does that hurt you if you just say, I didn't do it, and you didn't do it, as opposed to just sitting there saying nothing while you go to court every week and they lie on you and they tell tales every week on you, and put you out there to be this, that, and the other, and you didn't do it. How does a person, supposed to just sit there quietly and put your faith in a system that has proven to be an unfair situation majority of the time, and sometimes regardless of what color you are, because I've seen all races come out of jail, innocent, falsely accused, and put in jail. And that same advice, don't say nothing, da 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 da, just, don't say anything. And it's like, but I didn't do it. So what's the harm in me saying I didn't do it? Sylvia.
There's no harm in not saying that that you didn't do it. There's no harm in that. There's no harm in it.
Don't play with your food. Eat it. You better eat it. Thank you. Oh, wow. It's all over your stomach. You got to go into it. Don't bring the spoon to you. Go to the bowl. Like we practice. Yeah, it's all in your stomach. We ain't going to worry about it. What are you doing?
Me?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Stand up yourself. We really do have to.
Nothing.
It's a catch-22. You lose or you lose. Right. What people need to understand is when people get caught up in situations, you have to look at it like they could or could not be. Because it's weird to me that everything starts with the police. How much faith do you have in the police? Little or none, right? Because they've been exposed to be liars or people that can be told, be right. And then it's some,
police.
I wasn't saying all. I said they're known to, I wasn't finished. Wasn't finished. They are known to be liars, and they're known to be, good, great. Like I've seen some videos where they have some great cops. I'm talking about, I felt bad for them because they was catching hell from the people they had pulled over, but they were just beautiful, just wonderful. They're people. So you got every kind of people working in that industry. They're not all bad. They highlight the bad ones and put that mindset in people. And I think that's part of the media's thing, because when I was watching these videos on YouTube where you see these people get pulled over, and the first thing, and these Black people getting pulled over by cops, and they come out with this off-rip, this real nasty attitude, and I don't know what the fuck, and the cop is like, whoa, like license, registration, I ain't got to give you anything. What did I, you know what I'm saying? They just sitting there
They're
like,
not the only one that do that either.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying the narrative that they put out there when they never show cops doing harm to white people. They always show a Black situation with cops.
Then, 'cause I've seen them doing.
That's on cops, right? I'm talking about local news. Let's talk about the local news. We're not talking about specialty shows where you have to go out your way and watch. The majority of people watch the local news to find out what's traffic, what's weather, what's sports, what's going on. You get more people watching that than anything. So on the local news, when they do those cop situations, it's always somebody with a color. Oh my gosh, she got milk all over the place. And so it's
like, that's because that's the way the news wanted.
That's a narrative. It's a narrative they want. It's a narrative. They never show the other side. They always show the colored people with the cops and the issues, right? So of course, when we get pulled over, we're thinking about the news and not thinking that there's another side to it, because they do the same thing to people that are Caucasian and Spanish and Asian as well, they run into issues as well as people of color. But if you only see the one narrative on television, people sometimes don't think outside of what they see. They just see it, they're programmed, and this is what it is. And it don't happen to nobody else but Black people because that's all they show you, right? That's not all. That is not necessarily true. It happens to everybody. They just specifically put it out there on the news that it's happening to people of color. And they, oh, wow. And they make a serious situation out of it. So this is what I'm saying. When I saw the videos, that's from them seeing this and thinking this. And they're running with that narrative that this only happens to Black people. So as soon as they get pulled over, they thinking it's a racial thing instead of it's just your tags are expired, or you were speeding, or you did this, situation. She got milk all over her body. And they just run with that narrative, right? And then it's bad for the police because you got cops that are not like that, and they love people, period. Because a lot of cops, I feel like, have, or at least, take the job because they like working with people and they want to help. And then you got some that has a control issue, that they want some type of authority. And cops, that's a good way to have some type of authority of people. But I don't think that's most of them. I think that's a select small few. But again, you got good ones and you got bad ones. But you got to question all of them because you don't know which is which in any situation.
The majority of police officers are good. Majority of police officers are good.
I would say the majority start off good because sometimes they go in there long enough and they get tainted. Some of them do get tainted after 20 years.
The majority of police officers are good. It's only a small amount that are bad, and that's the one that gets more magnified.
Oh, of course, because that's newsworthy. Good things are never newsworthy. They never show anything good about on the news. They don't never show happy situations. It's always stop. Really? You're wrong. That's why you're looking like that. When your dog does something bad and they know they did it and they get run and hide, right? Because they know, like, your dog is what, 2 years old?
Dallas's dog is 2 years old.
Right. So he's at that age where he knows, like, if he does something and you yell at him, he's going to dart, right? He's going to shoot, like, go. Like, I don't want that spanking, or, ooh, I did something bad, right? She's right. She's at that age right now because she knows what she's doing is wrong.
Stop comparing her to a dog.
Certain things you can compare. It's if they have certain things. It's not. Yeah, I mean, it's not a dog thing. It's personality trait things, and some dogs have human personality traits. So you can compare some things because animals are actually better in most cases. So it's not even a put down because most animals are more humane than human. So it's not even a put down. They just do disgusting things like lick themselves. What? Yeah.
How I know that, Sylvia? Wait a minute. What happened? He says, how do you know that, Sylvia? They put on these image until something happens. No, because in my Rolodex right now, majority of my contacts are police officers. I used to work in a precinct. Majority of police officers are nice. Majority of them. I didn't say all of them. I said majority.
I won't say a majority.
No, you only get a small amount that must spoil a whole bunch.
I think most of them start off good, but after, if you get with a corrupt person, sometimes you end up on that side with them. So I think majority of them start off good.
It's based on your experience too. Everybody has different experiences with police officers, and majority, with the exception of one, all my experience I've had with police officers has always been on the good side.
Oh, all of mine with Black people have been bad. They treat me real bad, but the white ones always give me breaks. I never got a ticket from a white cop, but every black cop that's ever pulled me over has given me a hard time and a ticket.
Marquel, I'm not here to argue with you. I told you from my personal experience. All I can talk to you is my.
But you don't have all police officers in your phone. Yes, you don't, do she?
I'm going to tell you, but my
majority of the ones that she know. That's what she's saying. The majority of the ones that she know, because she can only speak on the ones she know.
Did you not hear me say personal?
Yeah, the majority of the ones that she know.
Also, statistic. And remember, I used to work for census, so I got that information as well with the numbers. So based on their reporting and those who have been written up and stuff like that, they have records of that kind of stuff too. As I was saying, I said personal experience. One thing you cannot do is take away my personal experience from me. All I'm doing is talking to you from my personal experience. And I'll repeat it again. Majority of police officers are good. Majority of them follow the rules. You get some that don't. You get some that don't. And then my dad was a police officer too. So, and I had police officer in my family. So I'm very, very, I would say, partial to them. I dated police officer as well. And they're good to have as friends. Very good to have as friends. Plant Lady said, I know good cops and not so good cops. Yep. I know some not so good cops too, but majority of the ones I know are good cops. You muted. You muted.
Because my baby was loud. My background was ghetto.
Yeah, I had to mute.
That's what happens when you have children. Your background be loud and ghetto. You're like, oh my gosh. She's over there on the couch, so hopefully. I know some good cops and some not. Yeah, it's people. You have some good and some bad. That's all. And it's thousands of them, so you can never say. No. She's testing me, yes. She working me is what she doing. She's sitting on the couch watching Pets. That was a good movie.
Leave her alone. Don't bother her.
She's chilling on the couch. But she had milk all down her front, her arms. I took her shirt off so she would, but still, she need a bath. And she loves a bath, so I think she did that on purpose. To set up. She set me up. But yeah. That's what I was just wondering with the whole, everybody always say, oh, don't, yeah, but you want to speak your piece. Actually, I feel like it's hard when you go to court, like that one guy who they said he killed his baby, and he kept on saying, I didn't do it. He was crying in court, and somehow, for whatever reason, they found him guilty, and he was just in there just crying. He cried like the whole time. He was just like, I didn't do it. And you feel bad because the system is flawed, and that the prosecutors in most cases don't care about the truth. It's a conviction. And You know, for somebody to lose a loved one and then have to go to jail and didn't do it, that's like screwed up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I just pay attention to that a lot because I work in the field. And a lot of people don't pay attention to things unless it's about their life. So a lot of people don't pay attention to things. And they just hear it and they go on with their life, but they don't really understand how devastating it is when you are sitting somewhere innocent or you lose a loved one and they said you did it. And I go nowhere. Nowhere. Seems like a good dog, but what about my bad dog? My neighbors be mad at me because she about to throw that stuff all over the floor. And it's what time? 11:30.
Oh, I didn't know it was that late. Ooh.
I didn't love. I think you missed out of my no hard feelings. We lacking 10 in here. Let's get them up. I heard of them. They tried to put my in prison when my niece fell down a flight of stairs and died from hitting her head on a toolbox. Right. You know, because a lot of them cops or whatever try to turn a bad situation or a situation into a crime that's not. And it's like, how much trust can you put on them? Because a lot of times, you know how you go to places and people do like, they don't really do their job correctly. Like you go to Wendy's and there's pickles on the burger if you said no pickles, right? Every job has that person that go to work and don't do their job or they half-ass their job. And that's the same with cops, doctors, lawyers, you know. And I feel like those jobs right there where people's lives are involved are the jobs you really should be playing with. You have to do your job correctly because you have a person's life in your hand. And you shouldn't be doing it just for the title, you know, or for the glory to say, yeah, I'm a doctor, or yeah, I'm a lawyer, you know what I'm saying? And you got people that just don't care. They just there for the glory of the job, but they really don't care about people. But they ruin lives in the process. They don't care. And that right there is a serious, you know, a serious issue that no one addresses, you know, that people are just, and you got one life. And people don't care that they screwed over. It's crazy.
Yep.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, you have to, like when they send them over to war and they lie to us and say, oh, we're fighting for this, that, and the other. And 2,000 soldiers died and they don't care. You know, they don't care that 2,000 people actually died because they want some oil and they don't want to pay for it, that they want that land, you know. But people still trust the government. And that's weird to me. Question everything. Question everything. Don't trust nothing. Side-eye everything in life. Because we get lied to way more than we're told the truth about big things and little things. Question everything. Don't trust nothing.
Ma'am, your music is playing in the background.
That's on YouTube. That's YouTube.
They're gonna do a what's the name if that music plays.
That sign?
It's about
Can you hear it?
It's off. Yep, I am about to take my butt to bed.
Yeah, I'll let you know about that RV show. That's gonna be really nice and exciting.
What day is it gonna be on? You don't
no, I gotta look it up.
Yeah.
gotta look it up. But
All right,
yeah,
it's been another great night.
yeah, it's been a real party.
Next week. So now don't get caught up with the catfish, guys. Make sure you talk to the person when you meet them online. Have a conversation. Don't just text back and forth with the person. And don't believe.
Oh, you got a video chat off rip. Don't even waste your time. Video chat off rip to make sure that person looks like the person they say they are. Because they steal people's ID on Instagram all the time. All the time. I've had them. They stole my brother's best friend's ID, and then he DM'd me and was like, "Hey, what's up?" and was talking to me, and I'm sitting here like, "What?" Like, and then I was like, "Marcus," and he was like, "No," so he changed the name to something else, and I was like, "Yeah, I know this person's picture you just stole." And he was like, "Oop, out of here."
They feel so stupid, don't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but anybody that reach out to me, I always on some what's up stuff, I always side eye and be like, "Yeah, I'm good," because it's a scam. To me, it is. You know, I feel like it's sketchy when they be trying to act like famous people, and they do that a lot. You know,
yeah,
they do that a lot. I got like about 5 famous people that in my DM, like, you know, what's up? You know, I love to see a fan like you, and da 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 da. And I'm sitting here like, really? I'm good.
Yeah,
it's a scam. You gotta side eye everything in this world. Don't trust nothing. That's the last of me who I be talking like that. If I be telling him, because he's a little too trustworthy. What you got?
All right, my dear.
What is that? Oh, my remote.
Good night, everyone. I guess next week we'll figure out what our next topic is going to be. And look, next time, let's keep away from the color of the people. You hear me? Do you hear me?
Talking to me?
Yeah. Who else am I talking to?
I saw a reaction video they did talking about sign on like black women. When I was looking for this, I seen the title. The girl said, "Sign on like black women."
Do you dislike black women?
Most of them, yes.
So that means you don't like your own kind.
That ain't my kind. I'm other. I mark other all day long. I mark other all day long. I can't even. I used to be black, but I switched over to other. You know how you can change non-binary and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm other now. I'm a other person. I can't. I just be listening. It's just the way they be moving out here is crazy. And you know, the television and the music. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, but or being raised by a bitter single black woman that just put a lot of hate and negativity in your mind, and you run with that.
Your mama a bitter black woman?
No, my mother wasn't bitter at all. She never talked about nobody. You never heard her in the house complaining about anything.
Oh, okay.
She was never that person. That's why it's weird to me how people, but I never grew up like, you know, experiencing that. I never, you know, heard my mama talking about, you know, this girl and da-da-da-da. She never said anything about anybody.
But this is only the social media is the only one that's doing that.
No, I be seeing when I be watching stuff, and you just and then when you hear the guys talking about it, because you know the guys deal with the women and my brother and just people that just be talking about how and they be dealing with black women, and it's just mostly bad stuff. I mean, tell me who bragging on them nowadays. You know what I'm saying? The truth is the truth. Not every black woman is like that. You get me? But it's a lot of them that are.
Social media that's doing that because it's people.
It's a lot of them that are. No, it's just a lot of them that are because it's and
so you
the men are telling you.
So you
the men are saying it.
Hold on, you experience it in real life that people just hating on you like that?
Me? I don't see nobody to tell me anything. Oh. Stop! No, leave that alone, girl. You break that, you going to your mama's house. I had this huge mirror. She broke it. Hold on, she about to break something.
She running.
You gonna
You
You
scared?
going to your mama's house? Try me. She almost broke my elephant. How pretty my elephant is. She almost broke it. She was sliding it off the table, and I just had to catch her.
Look, Plant Lady says white women are the same way. Speaking as a white woman,
A lot of them are. I've seen that as of lately, but they're raised differently, so they do. It's a lot of them that are, on that, especially the ones that be trying to fit in with the black culture.
It
but
ain't got nothing to do with them trying to fit into black culture. People,
but you got them people that are Karens, those type of people that are. But that's a different topic. That's racism. Karens mainly be like nosy racist people, but that's a different topic. But no. But she said, I don't like, but my experience, like I said, down here, when I like deal with them, they just be mean. They be mean, like for no reason. I'm talking about period though, too. I had that problem in Detroit, just mean. And I don't even know them. Like, I don't even know you. Why you have a nasty attitude? Or why you looking like I've done something to you? What's all of that about? And it's just, it's just crazy. And then, like I said, I got a lot of male friends, and they just, the way they talk about them, and that's who deal with them more than anything is black men, and they just like, man, I'm good, and there's a lot of them saying it, that they're just good on them, they just like, I'd rather be by myself, or I'd rather date a Philippine or an Asian woman because it's just less of a headache, and like the one guy was saying, and it's a lot of truth to it. Thing of it is just own it, And I think what changed everything was, one, the single mother raising the children, because it's not our generation per se, but it's the generation after us, which had way more single parents, and then she's mad most of the time because baby daddy is da-da-da-da-da. So, and the kids are getting that, especially if you look like daddy, you're getting that energy. And it just goes from there. Then the next generation's worse than that generation. My kids are in two different generations. You know what I'm saying? So I get, let me tell you. So a lot of issues in the school, my granddaughter was going through with these girls that just wanted to fight her, no reason, which there's never a reason to fight, but they want to fight. Oh, I just don't like her. I want to fight her. So we called a mother, and you know what the mothers are saying? Well, if she want to fight her, let her fight her. I'm saying, like, what kind of mother are you? Like, why would you say that for your daughter? Who does that? We're sitting here telling me as a parent that if your daughter want to just fight her just because, let her fight her. Like, you're not even trying to teach your child, don't put your hands on nobody. We don't fight over boys. We don't, it's not worth it. If you don't like her, just go stand over there, away from her and just exist separately. But you got these people raising these kids to fight for no reason, or to fight, period, which there's no reason to ever fight. If you don't like a person, just separate yourself. You're not teaching them to just exist and not, have to be everybody's best friend, but to exist peacefully. And that happened like with four different parents. That's crazy. That the parent is sitting here like, well, let her fight. And I'm like, what? Sound dumb. You're supposed to be the parent. You're supposed to be teaching your children not to fight. Your child could fight the wrong person, end up dead. These kids are bringing weapons, knives, guns, and stuff. And you're sitting here setting your child up for something that could harm her permanently by just letting her just fight for the sport of it. That's crazy to me. Black women doing this. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. And I guess because most of my interactions is with black people, so that's all I can speak on. I'm sure it's other races do other things, but I can only speak on my experience. And that's just what it is. You got, again, it's not everybody. It's just crazy. And then you got the bloggers doing, and they're black, and they're doing the little hate thing, and they talk about you and, push a hateful narrative, and it's just all negativity. And,
I didn't want to talk about the bloggers right today because I'm not.
No, we're not. I'm just saying, you just got all of these, and they're all like, you got this many that are, oh my gosh, she just took her diaper off. What the heck? Are you serious?
Okay, it's time to go.
It is, because you know what? I do not need her peeing on my couch.
It's time to go. All right.
And she is on my rug.
She taking diapers off. It's time
She just took her diaper off. Like, hey, put your diaper back on.
All right, we gotta go. Have a
Want to take a bath? Come on, let's take a bath. Come on, get off.
Good night. Good night.
Yay! Get off my rug. What?
Good night.
This little girl's crazy.
All right, have a good one. Bye, everybody.
Thank you for watching the infamous Sylvia channel, where laughter and fun make up our panel. Together we build this digital spree. We appreciate you and our growing family. With mods by our side and chat flowing free in this online space. It's just you and me, we laugh until tears roll down like the rain. In this virtual world, you ease all my pains. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We cherish the moments, the highs and lows, from the latest gossip to stories untold. You're more than a viewer, you're part of the crew in this space of ours. It's all because of you. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign and joys we'll both gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign and joys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night.